Hey, it's Abdullah Samir. I wanted to respond to some tweets and allegations about leaving us alone and don't offend us and don't hurt our feelings. Here we go. Somebody posted on Twitter that Islam for the first time in history is looking right into the eyes of its enemy it never imagined before in organized global ex-Muslims educated in the sciences, armed with tools of technologies, and hashtag awesome without Allah. This is the beginning of extinction level events. The response by Muhammad 899433973 was, "Good morning, ex-Muslim. Have a nice day. If you don't believe in Islam, no need to talk about it. Just mind your own business, ex-husband, ex-father." Okay, ex-father? That's weird. Anyways, and to which Muhammad Syed responded and said, just following the example of Muhammad ibn Abdullah, which is Prophet Muhammad, after he left the religion of his Meccan Qurayshi family, he kept completely quiet since it was no one's business. To this day, no one knows about his beliefs. He's being sarcastic. He's saying, well, Muhammad didn't leave everybody alone, didn't keep to himself, didn't keep quiet, following the sunnah of Muhammad, right? To which Akhtar Naqi, which is has a Captain America image, has a Captain America avatar, said, "Good to know you're awesome without Allah and very happy the way you are spending your life since it's private matter. But why are you hurting other people's faith? Is this a principle you are following? Then you are not different from extremists." So you see, we are no different than religious extremists that blow up buildings and shoot people and, attack others for drawing cartoons of Muhammad and for Charlie Hebdo cartoons. We are no better than them because we're offending you, because we're upsetting you. To which I'd like to respond. I actually have a post which I've written on my blog, which answers this actual question: is it okay to criticize Islam? Many people consider it offensive, right? People consider it offensive to criticize Islam. Like this one non-Muslim fellow said, I do understand, but if Muslims are happy in following the path of Islam, leave them be. So I have even sometimes, non-Muslims saying, just leave them alone. Let them do what they want, right? Should we let Muslims be and not criticize the religion? He also said it's for people to decide for themselves. No one wants to hear their religion attacked. It's how you feel, and if you're at peace, so be it. So the thing is, without criticism, there can be no progress. Without, criticizing, without contemplating, without reflecting, especially when we're talking about 1400-year-old norms and values which are being imported into modern society, right? And I wanted to ask, if I said, something to the effect of, certain group are the worst creatures on earth, they're deaf, dumb, and blind, they have no sense, they are cursed by Hanuman, they're filthy, so do not let them approach India after this day, which is a complete mishmash of like some, Hindu gods in there and, random stuff. But basically, like what I've done is I've taken a quote from the Quran and I've changed it. Indeed, the worst of living creatures in the sight of Allah and those who have disbelieved they will not ever believe. 855. Join my mailing list if you get that pop-up while you're on my blog. The example of those who disbelieve is that of one who shouts and hears nothing, deaf, dumb, and blind, so they do not understand. Indeed, they who disbelieved among the people of the book, and the polytheists will be in the fire of hell. They are the worst of creatures. Sharrul Bariyah, the most evil of creatures. So, right away, before I get into the actual other points, we can see that the Quran is actually antagonistic, hateful, attacking other people's beliefs, and not just attacking the beliefs, but attacking them, saying they are the worst of people, they are this, they are that. So how is it that we have this holy book that's doing this, and we have Muslims who believe in this holy book, who preach this holy book, and saying, well, you shouldn't talk about it if you don't believe in it. Well, you shouldn't talk about it if you believe in it then. Why is it that you get to talk about it and nobody else gets to talk about it? Are you there to say that you have the right to be offended and nobody else has the right? Like, this offends me. What if I said, the Quran offends me, right? Should we not allow the Quran to be preached? Absolutely, I am against banning the Quran. No, I don't think we should ban the Quran. I don't think we should ban books. I don't think we should ban religions or ideologies, but what we do need to do is have an open dialogue and allow everyone to have a dialogue. You can't claim that you're the miskeen, you're the oppressed one, and you yourself are also, saying the same things, or even worse, right? Like, I don't even agree with, saying that so-and-so group is this and that. To me, that's bigotry. But at the same time, I think it's okay to say these religious values, these religions are bad, these teachings are bad, these morals are bad. I think it's okay to say all these things. I think it's okay to criticize, because that's how we improve as a society. I think it's okay to say it's not okay to beat women. I think it's okay to say that it's not okay that women get less than men in inheritance in most cases, because we don't live in that society anymore. I think it's okay to say that it's not right that a man can divorce a woman, but a woman has to beg for a divorce in Islam. I think it's okay to say that. I think it's okay to say that these are unfair rules to a certain segment of society, Muslim society, right? Muslim people. So on top of all that, the statements in the Quran are sometimes quite offensive, right, and hurtful. So if you're okay with, saying your holy book, at least let me say what I have to say, right? At least let us say that we're awesome without Allah, that we don't believe in Allah. And there's certain things that actually kind of push the boundary a bit, like the Allah is gay kind of thing, and burning the Quran, stuff like that. I can understand why people are offended, and I don't particularly do that. I think it's going to cause more problems than benefits, but I do think that at least, saying I don't believe and I'm awesome without Allah and this and that, I think there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, just like you, there's nothing wrong with what you're saying. I don't like it, you might not like it. It's okay to be offended, okay? That's my point. It's okay if you're upset. You can say, you're a dumb, misguided, foolish atheist. Ha ha ha. Atheists think something can come from nothing. Ha ha ha. You guys are idiots. Okay, you can say that. You can say I'm a foolish atheist. I don't mind. And even if I did, I'll be like, okay, no skin off my back. You offended me, but like whatever. Like whatever. I'm a mature, reasonable human adult. I don't need to not be offended. It's okay to offend me. It's not the end of the world. But to claim, hate towards a group of people, I don't think that's right. To say Muslims are terrible or this or that, I don't think that's right. To say, any group, atheists are evil people, no, I don't think that's right at all. But to just not agree in a belief, or to say any system, even not a religion, but even communism or capitalism, I mean, by all means, we should discuss all that. And let's think about the actual Muslims, right? The Quran, the Hadith says this world is a prison for the believer and paradise for the disbeliever. Every single decision in your life as a Muslim is affected by Islam if you follow it. If you take it to, the level of practicing that is recommended or encouraged by the scholars, you'd be doing everything according to Islam. You'd be waking up and doing your adhkar, you'd be praying 5 times a day, you'd be doing your sunnah, your nawafil, you'd be doing wudu all the time just before you pray, you'd be staying in wudu, you wouldn't be working for any bank or you wouldn't be getting a mortgage. You wouldn't, basically, even phone contracts could be problematic because they have, legal late fees. There's so many things that your life would be affected by. If you're a woman, you'd have to wear hijab, you can't mix with men, and women can't mix, and you can't talk to them. You can't be alone with them. You have to fast every year in Ramadan. So many things, right? So I really do think that, it's a good cause to talk about Islam and why it's false. It comes with a lot of consequences, and you can be, obviously targeted in different ways for doing this. But it's a good thing to do and to normalize dissent. If you're a Muslim, just honestly, just accept that, you will be offended sometimes. Even if you're not Muslim, even if you're atheist or whatever you are, you will be offended sometimes. That's how life is, right? We need to be okay with being offended. It's not the end of the world, right? We need to become civilized. This is a hallmark of civilization. You can say something to me I don't like, and I don't punch you or beat you up or kill you. That's how these things work. That's how it should be anyways. Well, there you have it. That's my response to this tweet. And thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, liking my videos and all that good stuff. And please check out my support page for details on how to help me in my cause and my activism. Thank you so much. This is Abdullah Samir signing out.